Friends, welcome to Hari Chemistry. So today lecture we will discuss the electronic transitions in UV visible spectroscopy. So this is a very important topic in organic spectroscopy. Okay, right. So generally UV visible spectroscopy is also called as electronic spectroscopy. Okay, right. So in UV visible spectroscopy, what type of transitions are possible we will discuss. Okay. So generally the UV visible range of radiation is visible range of radiation is 400 to 800 nanometer. So 400 to 800 nanometer. Okay. So here 200 to 400 nanometer is UV region. So here 10 to 200 nanometer is comes under vacuum UV region. Vacuum UV region. Okay. So UV region or far UV region, we can call it as far UV region or vacuum UV region. So 200 to 400 nanometer is called as ultraviolet region. Okay, ultraviolet region. So 800 to 400 nanometer is called as visible region. Okay, so 400 to 800 nanometer is called as visible region. Okay, right. So for example, if the ground state molecule, okay, so the ground state molecule has unpaired electrons or lone pair of electron. So these level we can call it as HOMO level. HOMO level means nothing but student highest occupied molecular orbital. So these ground state molecule can absorb UV visible range of radiation. So the electrons are absorbed the UV visible range of radiation, so which is comes from electromagnetic radiation. Clear student, right? So this ground state electrons are HOMO molecules, it can absorb the UV visible range of radiation of electromagnetic radiation. So these electron can excite into higher energy level. So the sigma electron excite into sigma star energy level, or for example, if pi electrons are present, if these pi electrons are, if for example here pi electrons are there, so these pi electrons excite into pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital. For example, if non-bonding electrons are there, so these non-bonding electrons can absorb the UV visible range of radiation. So these non-bonding electrons excited into N2 sigma star range of radiation or N2 pi star range of radiation. So these are the electronic transitions are possible in UV visible transition. So these are allowed transition. For example, so generally you can take an example of ethane. Okay, so ethane, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen. Okay, so this is ethane molecule. So the sigma bond is present. Here also the sigma bond is present. So mainly in these compounds, what kind of transitions are possible is sigma to sigma star transitions are possible. Okay, right. So next we will take another example: carbon, hydrogen, 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 COH, hydrogen, hydrogen. Clear student? So this is ethane and this is ethanol. So this is ethanol. Okay, right. So in ethanol, so we have sigma bond. Okay, so we have sigma bond. Here also sigma bond, but here non-bonded electrons on high oxygen atom. So therefore here non-bonded electrons are possible. So therefore generally the possible transitions are sigma to sigma star transition and also N2 sigma star transitions are possible in ethanol molecule. Right. So we will move to another example. So CH3, C double bond O, H. So this is ethanol. This is ethanol. So this is carbonyl compound. This is carbonyl compound. This is carbonyl compound. So you can see students. So we have carbon single bond. Okay. So this is also carbon oxygen single bond and double bond. So means one is pi bond, another one is sigma bond, and so this oxygen atom has a lone pair of electrons. So here we have non-bonding electron. So therefore generally the possible transitions in this molecule is that is sigma to sigma star. Okay, sigma to sigma star is possible, and then pi to pi star is transition is possible, then n to sigma star transition is possible, and n to pi star transition is possible. These are the four transition. Next sigma to pi star and pi to sigma star. So here the total number of transitions are 6 transitions are possible in carbonyl compound. So because we have all types of electrons, so sigma electrons are present, pi electrons are present, and non-bonding electrons are present. So but here, so only these 4 transitions are allowed transitions, but sigma to pi star and pi to sigma star are forbidden transition. Okay, so these transitions are not possible in UV visible spectroscopy. So therefore, so generally the allowed transitions in UV visible spectroscopy is sigma to sigma star transition, pi to pi star transition, n to sigma star transition, and n to pi star transition. So these transitions are not allowed transition. So these transitions are forbidden transition. Okay, so these are 4 transition, that is sigma to sigma star transition, pi to pi star transition, n to sigma star transition, n to pi star transition we will discuss. Okay, clear student? So what is sigma to sigma star transition, right? So sigma to sigma star transition means nothing but, so generally the sigma to sigma star transition is possible in sigma to sigma star transition is possible sigma to sigma star transition. Clear? Sigma to sigma star transition. So generally sigma to sigma star transition possible in cycloalkanes and alkanes, because cycloalkanes, you can take any example, this is cyclohexane. Okay, so all carbon atoms are having sigma bonds only, and you can take ethane. So here also we have carbon single bond, carbon nitrogen sigma bond. So therefore here, so sigma to sigma star transitions are possible. So what is sigma to sigma star transition, right? So sigma to sigma star transition means nothing but, student, sigma to sigma star transition means nothing but the transition of sigma electron, from sigma bonding molecular orbital to sigma star anti-bonding molecular orbital is called sigma to sigma star transition. Is that clear, student? So what is sigma to sigma star transition, student? The transition of electron from sigma bonding molecular orbital to sigma star anti-bonding molecular orbital is called sigma to sigma star transition, right? So generally sigma to sigma star transitions are high energy transition. Sigma to sigma star transition is high energy transition because the energy gap between sigma and sigma star is very high. Okay, right. So these sigma to sigma star transitions are fall in the vacuum UV region. So vacuum UV region means nothing but, student, so it absorbs the wavelength region less than 200 nanometer. Okay, so means energy wavelength is less means nothing but, student, the energy will be more. Okay, so these transitions cycloalkanes and alkanes are fall in the region of less than 200 nanometer region. Okay, so this is sigma to sigma star transition. Example, cycloalkanes and alkanes can absorb in the region of less than 200 nanometer. So these transitions are high energy transition. Clear, right? Next we will move to N2 sigma star transition. N2 sigma star transition, right? So already we know very well N2 sigma star transitions are possible in ethanol, CH3 CHHOH. Okay, so non-bonding electrons are possible, and CH3 CHHCl. So here also we have non-bonded electron, and also non-bonding electrons in CH3O CH3. Okay, so the non-bonding sigma electron and non-bonding electron, sigma bond electrons, non-bonding electron, sigma electron, non-bonding. So generally the N2 sigma star transitions are possible in alcohols and alkyl halides and ethers. So these compounds these compounds fall under the region of less than 200 nanometer. Okay, so less than 200 nanometer, and some of the compounds can exhibit more than 200 nanometer, means nothing but 205, 210, so transition. Okay, right. So what is N2 sigma star transition, right? So N2 sigma star transition means nothing but, student, so the electron transition of non-bonding electron to sigma star anti-bonding molecular orbital. So this transition is called as N2 sigma star transition. Clear, student? So what is non-bonding, what is N2 sigma star transition, student? The transition of electron from non-bonding molecular orbital to sigma star anti-bonding molecular orbital is called as N2 sigma star transition. Okay, clear? So this is also high energy transition. Okay, right. So next we will move to the third one, that is pi to pi star transition. We will move to pi to pi star transition. So what is pi to pi star transition, student? The transition of electron from pi bonding molecular orbital to pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital. Pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital is called as pi to pi star transition. Clear? So generally the pi to pi star transition means the molecules which contains double bond. So here we have pi bond. So this is a pi bond. So pi to pi star transition is possible in alkenes. Okay. So generally the lambda maximum value in this compound is 174 nanometer. Right. So then we will move to 1,3 butadiene, 1,3 butadiene, 1,3,5 hexatriene and benzene and so polyenes, benzene and polyenes. So these type of compounds can absorb, so can exhibit pi to pi star transition. Okay, so generally, so 1,3 butadiene, so the wavelength region is 217 nanometer. So please remember, as the number of pi bonds increases in this chain, so generally the lambda maximum value increases. So means these type of molecules we can call as conjugated diene. So the conjugation is increases, so the lambda maximum value increases. Clear? So this comes under UV visible region. Okay, the wavelength is comes under UV visible region. So generally the pi to pi star transitions are possible in alkenes and conjugated dienes and aromatic compounds like benzene and its derivatives. Okay, right. So this is a pi to pi star transition. Clear, student? Right. So next we will move to N2 pi star transition. This is a least energy transition. N2 pi star transition is a least energy transition. So what is N2 pi star transition, student? So generally the transition of non-bonding electron from the transition of non-bonding electron to pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital. So the electron is excited from non-bonding molecular orbital to pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital is called as N2 pi star transition. N2 pi star transition. So this is the least energy transition. Clear, student? Right. So generally the N2 pi star transition is possible in carbonyl compounds, generally carbonyl compounds and carbonyl compounds. Generally N2 pi star transitions are possible in carbonyl compounds and carboxylic acids and its derivatives, carboxylic acids and its derivatives and nitriles. So these compounds can exhibit can observe, can fall on the region of UV visible region. Okay, clear student. So these transitions are least energy transition. So we will move to the what is the energy order. So generally the sigma to sigma star transition is the high energy transition, then N to sigma star transition, then pi to pi star transition, then the least energy transition is N to sigma star transition. So this is the these are the electronic transitions in UV visible spectroscopy. Okay student, so if you like my video, so please subscribe my channel. Thank you.